So I'm here with Kevin+lee, who has just told me he's the little monster here at Monster. Now, you guys have been around for 28 years, you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So what's new? I mean, how do you guys keep it going?
Well, keep it going is easy because my dad's this crazy entrepreneur. He thinks 24 hours a day, so he's constantly thinking of new ideas. So, and he gets bored very easily. So, 20 years ago we did cables, but he immediately from the first year we started doing speakers for computers and pro cables and car stereo products and that kind of stuff. So about every week he comes up with a new product idea. About every year he comes up with a whole new division.
So you guys do a lot of research and development at Monster, right? I mean, that's part of the quality control, I assume. So what are some new upcoming, can you give us some new and upcoming things that aren't out yet?
Yeah, control. Control. So we have our Monster Central remote now. That's out. But we are, they should take you, maybe after this video, they should give you a demo that you maybe can't video, but you do. Right. But we are going into full home automation and control. Are you familiar with systems like Crestron?
No.
Where like big old LCD pads and you hit, one button, all kinds of things in your house. Lights go down and media goes from this room to that room. Well, those systems are like $150,000 for hardware and $150,000 to have that programmer program it for you. And if you buy that new say $200 HD DVD player, it'll cost you $500 to add the button on your remote. All right, so my dad has one of those Crestron systems. Like I said, why do we get into new things? Because he has a system and he hates having the programmer in his house all the time. And he says, well, everybody wants to make it better, but everybody should have this experience, but it's got to be more affordable. So we have a secret project we call Einstein.
Oh, cute.
And it's basically home automation and control and distribution. That is it's based on like a platform of platforms. So it's very easily there's all these applets that you can connect on all these different platforms, from Windows to Mac to cell phones, that kind of stuff. So a lot of devices will connect to this system that it can control, and it really works. We have working demos, and we're just kind of finishing up the software and the GUI. But you'll see home automation control from Monster probably in the next 6 to 12 months, maybe. It won't be cheap. Because this stuff's never cheap. No. But it won't be $300,000. It'll be like $10,000, $15,000.
That's awesome. So you guys are no longer a startup, obviously. But we, at Bubblicious, we interview a lot of entrepreneurs and startups. So do you have any tips or advice that you would give them?
Lots of cash. You need a ton of money. That's the practical part. You can never have enough money. When we started our company, nobody would give us a loan. We couldn't get a loan for anything. We understood why. My dad wanted to create a company that sold speaker wire for, $1 a foot. And at that time, nobody sold speaker wires getting away for free. So it wasn't a commodity, it was a free commodity, much like some digital music these days, right? It was, by the engineering books, speaker cables didn't make a difference. So what bank would lend you the money? When we finally got, even SBA wouldn't give us money.
Wow.
When we finally got a loan, the banker said, no, you don't need $50,000. You need $250,000. Now that was back in '79. Okay,
that's a lot of money.
So that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was right. We needed every single penny of that money. And still, it's not like we took that money and had a real office and warehouse. It was still, my parents' bedroom became the office, my bedroom became their bedroom, that kind of thing, out of our garage. So you need a lot of cash. I'd say the second thing is that you need to have true passion, and you really need to be dedicated. So, we're talking about like startups and entrepreneurs, stuff like that. And I do find that there's a lot of people who are starting at companies that don't necessarily understand what it's going to take to kind of get it done. So it's not like balance of life, time for family, kids, friends, that kind of stuff. If you're doing a startup, that's gone. Forget about it. Forget about your girlfriend. Forget about your wife. Forget about your kids. My dad likes to say they'll thank you later. Right. Unless they work for you. But yeah. So it's passion and dedication that you, as the entrepreneur, has to have. You have to be ready to go for it all. I'd say you have to stick with it. Right. And you need to build a team around you that has a similar passion. Because if you're going to do a startup, and we still the same way, we're not a startup, but we're still a small company here. We believe if you're not working here for the mission of accomplishing our goals, if you're working here for a paycheck, go work somewhere else, because it's not worth it. We don't pay you enough for how hard you'd have to work here to get the things that we want to do.
Well, thank you, and thank you for having us.
Yeah, you got it.
Great. Thanks.
Pleasure.